Hey guys, what would you choose if a new joiner comes to your team? Would you be focusing more on results or more on people? Choose wisely. Hey guys, welcome to the Manager's Mindset podcast. Today we'll be discussing about what is important, what is your priority when a new joiner comes to your team. So there are multiple management styles you have, and out of which one to choose when is always been a question, right? Now when it comes to what is your priority when a new joiner comes to your team, and there are two things. One is people and process, which is your results, or would you be choosing both? These are the things which you might be thinking of, right? If this guy is struggling, should I be focusing more or pushing this guy to get the results out, or would you be make him comfortable and help him slowly, give a lot of time and understand his challenges and keep the results aside? So this has always been a challenge for most of the people. Now, having talked about this, this is when there is applying a structured method is always help you to decide. Now, let me show you a small grid, right? This is called as a Blake Mouton Managerial Grid, where it talks about concern for people and concern for production, which means that there is a grid or a matrix which talks about concern for people and concern for production. Okay, so now let's see how this grid is actually decide being put in place, right? So when you look at this, so you have concern for people which is ranging from 1 to 9, and concern for production, again it is from 1 to 9. When I say production, it is more of results, right? So now there are four management style. So let's look at the style number 1, right, which is called as improvised management style. So this is more of a style which is on focus. There is absolute no focus on people or no focus on results. The managers who has this style or who adapted this style will always produce substandard results, and they will be facing more of people issues. Okay, so which means that ideally when I take this style, right, so you will end up getting a lot of people issues and end up getting substandard results. Now when you move up in the ladder, which means that you give more concern to the people, so what happens is that you become a country club management. You are actually adapting a country club management style, which means that you actually become a people manager, right? You what you do, you give more emphasis on people concerns, you take care of them very well, but by compromising the results, which means, so when there is a concern coming up, for instance there is a productivity pressure, right, what you do is that you give more emphasis to the people, that by compromising the production and making them comfortable, and you lower the targets, and you do all of these adjustments, right? You approve leaves just like that, you give ratings just like that, and there is more of a people driven thing. Okay, now when you look at the other side, right, when you have high on results and low on people, this is called as produce or perish management style. So in this style what happens is that you give more focus on production. Purely it becomes like a manufacturing setup completely, right? You come, you just produce, you go. No matter what, how do you feel, it doesn't matter. If you feel monotonous, that's not my concern. My only concern will be is, are you producing what you're supposed to produce? That's the only thing they will be looking on. right? Again, here you will have lot of people issues coming up. You would be able to see lot of attritions coming up. When you see lot of attritions coming up, this is the message. You have adapted a management style which is produce or perish management style, right? One of the key phrase which a person always uses when this management style is being adapted: I don't care what you do, deliver what you're supposed to deliver. That's it. If this is a statement coming up from any of your managers, so he has adapted this style. But again, it's tricky. Now, if you're not able to deliver what you are supposed to deliver for a long period of time, this will definitely come up because people will start pushing you to deliver, right? So now there is another style called as middle of the road, right? People will be really, they wanted to take care of process and they wanted to take care of people as well, but not at an higher level. It is middle of the road. So now look at this. You are able to see the middle of the road, which is 5.5 in the figure, right? So this is the place where it's not high on the either side. It is very dangerous place to be in. They play a safe game kind of a thing. Now why it is really dangerous is that when there is a production pressure comes in, they leave out the people. They tend to move this side. When there are people issues coming up, they will leave the results part. So so that's the dangerous part of this. So you will not be able to really gauge which kind of a style or what kind of a stand this person would take if is using this management style, right? So now the last one is the best place to be in, 9.9, which is the team management. Okay, so this guy, the person who actually adapts this team management as a management style, he takes care of the production and the result really well, and and he takes care of people as well. So this is a very safest or highest, or probably I would put it in a way that uh, it is the best place to be in, right? Or a best management style to adapt. So that's because you're taking care of people. When you actually take care of people really well, the production will happen. Yes, I agree that there not everybody would be performing really great. That's why you as a manager would adapt this management style to take care of production as well. So when somebody is not performing, so what happens, you started coaching them, groom them, improve them. So you're taking care of people side as well, and you're taking care of the results as well. So this grid is very powerful and yet very simple grid. Now the question is, how to identify in which bucket am I in? All right, I'll tell you a simple thing. If your KPIs, if your targets are really met, not naturally, but if you have consciously taken actions to improve your KPIs and meet your KPIs, then you are taking care of results, right? And if the attrition rates are really lesser and people are really happy, and there are no people concerned, you are at 9.9. Very simple. If there is a lot of people concerned coming up, attritions are really higher, and if you are meeting the KPI by just pushing people, then you are becoming a produce and perish manager, right? So a simple technique, try to apply. Live, just type what kind of a management style you are actually adapting, or which one you want to adapt in the comment section. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you very much.